Hey guys, welcome back. This is Amani from Sign-A-Drive. I wanted to make another vlog. It's already the end of the day. I just realized I forgot to film an intro video, so this is my intro video. I hope you guys enjoy. If you want to see more, let me know, and let me know what you guys want to see because I'm new to this whole YouTube vlogging thing. And there's a lot of action at the dealership, so let me know what you guys want to see, or if you guys have any questions about any of the processes in sales and in finance. I could do both, so let me know. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the vlog, and please subscribe because this is a new channel. Let me show you guys a hack on how you guys can get really nicely written email templates to send to your clients that also work to grab their attention. You guys are gonna wanna use ChatGPT. Now, how this works is literally type in what kind of email you're looking for. In this instance, I used, can you make me an email template to follow up with a group of unsold clients who are in the market for a vehicle, stating we have a promo for 3 months, no payments, as well as up to $2,000 cash back, both on approved credit. And look at this email they came up with. Obviously, you can edit this so it suits your style, your wording a little more, but this is an amazing template to start off with. I've sent this to a ton of my clients, and this email template got me so many responses and positive results. So I highly recommend you guys try using ChatGPT just so you can work smarter and not harder. Range of 15,000. And she wanted a sedan or SUV. Okay, I think you know what she could get with that price range. Sorry. Yes, perfect. Let's talk about bad credit clients, or if you are a client with bad credit. Now, you could be a good person with bad credit. It happens all the time. Your credit rating is just a reflection of your dependability to lenders. It's also a reflection of how high risk you are to a lender too. Now, a credit history report contains all your accounts that are open with the banks. So credit cards, line of credits, auto loans, mortgages. It also includes your telephone bill, along with if you have anything in collections, consumer proposals, bankruptcies. It has pretty much a report of your financials in the country. Now, a credit score from 400 to 650 would be considered subprime. 650 to 800 is prime. So what that means is if you're a subprime client, chances are you might get higher interest rates, more fees. It might be a little more difficult to get you approved because of the risk factor on your credit. Prime clients don't need to worry as much because they've made all their payments on time, and banks are more likely to approve them. They're usually auto approved. Now, if you're somebody with bad credit, don't stress. It happens. You miss your payment. Something in life happens. You lose your job. There's an unexpected circumstance. It happens to everyone. It is not your fault. So don't feel bad about being a bad credit client. For the sake of this video, I'm going to be using the term bad credit client. It does not mean you're bad at all. It just means you've had some financial struggles, and that is okay. Or you've just made mistakes, or you haven't made your payments on time. It happens, especially right now. The economy is so tough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you guys through an example of a bad credit report. And pretty much I'm going to show you what the banks look for when they're considering lending to you for an auto loan. Okay guys, so here is a credit report of one of the clients I was actually working with recently, just a few days ago. First thing you're gonna notice is the score is quite low. It's below 500, so he's definitely in the subprime range. Another thing you will notice is it says delinquent thick on his credit report. What this means is he does have a history of missing payments, having things in collections, as well as paying his due payments way past the due date. So these are a few things that the banks will look at when taking a look at your credit score. Another thing is the duration, the length of your credit in this country. This client's had credit for some time now, so that wasn't too much of a concern. Now, this part of the section is the inquiry section. The more inquiries a credit report has, the more concerning to the banks, because you've applied everywhere. Each application affected your score 10 to 20 points. And you're just doing damage to your own credit bureau, which sucks. Not everybody knows that this happens. So another tip from me to you guys is don't shop around and apply to the banks. Apply for financing, at all these different dealerships, because it will pop up on your credit bureau. It will pop up on the report. This client looks like he went to a few dealerships early last year. It does look like this client has been to a few dealerships early last year and late last year. So it's really important to qualify and see what happened when they applied. LendCare is a subprime lender here in Canada, so it's always good to know and ask your client, like, hey, what happened? I see that you've been shopping around. Why didn't the deal go through, etc., etc. Another thing, if your client is self-employed or if you are self-employed, instead of asking for pay stubs, the bank is going to ask for 6 months of bank statements. So have that ready if you really want to get the best interest rate possible and like a quick approval. This is the crazy part. So here we could see all the accounts you have open in credit cards, loans, lines of credits, phone bills, and it'll also show us if you've made any late payments. Now this client has had multiple accounts in collections. The 9 is collections. Not only that, but 5 is like, it's close to going to collections. You're like almost in collections. So a lot of accounts here that have even been written off, which is not a good sign. It really does spark like an alarm, not an alarm, but maybe like a red flag to the banks. It is a little more concerning to them. So do keep that in mind. Try to make all your payments in time. And if you're not, it is going to show up in the report, and we will look out for that kind of stuff. We will also look at the utilization. 58% is a high utilization. I recommend you stay below 30%. And now collections. This client owes over $13,000 to banks and corporations. It looks like this client is in a lot of debt that he has not been able to pay yet, so he has collection companies after him. And oftentimes it's out of your control. If you can't afford a bill, you simply can't afford the bill, especially when the economy is in a tough place. So now let me tell you how you could get approved if you have bad credit. Here are a few things you could do to get approved for an auto loan if you have bad credit. 1, find a cosigner. Now, a cosigner is going to be on the application with you when purchasing the car and submitting the credit application. What this means is if you can't make a payment, the cosigner is going to be responsible for it. It helps if the cosigner is a permanent resident and has good credit and makes good money. If you don't have a cosigner, what also helps is putting at least 10% down on the loan. That way you could show them, like, look, listen, I'm willing to put some money out of my own pockets into this loan so we can help each other and you can help get me approved. A down payment will also help lower your monthly payments, so that's another added bonus. One last thing you need to do when you're applying for an auto loan is make sure you go for a car you're qualified for. If you have bad credit, you can't go for new expensive cars, so you have to consider going for something that's slightly older and has a little bit higher mileage. Bite the bullet on that, and when you improve your credit score, you could get into something newer and nicer in the future. It will take some time, but try to make all your payments on time on your auto loan, because Financing a car can actually improve your credit score by 100 points, sometimes more. So make all those payments on time and watch how your credit improves so much. Anyways, those are just my tips to you if you have bad credit or if you have a bad credit client. Those are a few things you could ask for to have a stronger approval in place. Today was a pretty good day. I've made some good outreach and I did book 5 appointments for tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday. It's a selling day. So it is really important for you to fully book out your Saturdays because those are closing days. Those are going to be the days you sell a lot of cars, so take advantage. The more appointments you book, the higher the chances of you closing deals. So get behind that phone, get on Instagram, get on Facebook, increase your outreach and watch how your sales transform. The more people you talk to, the higher the chances. I'm gonna keep saying it. That is the business. That is how it works. If you are an entrepreneur, you want to get in front of as many people as possible. So keep that in mind and keep hustling. I'm gonna wrap up the vlog here. Again, it was just a short vlog. I wanted to show you guys around my day. And if you guys want to see anything else, let me know.